Sports.
He doesn't say anywhere that Geoff Keighley doesn't.
And we are in the mix. Welcome to the Around the Monitors Game Awards predictions for the year 2020. Truly a gluttony of riches as far as video games go. I am your host, Zach. Joining me once again, we've got the world's #1 Psychonauts fan, David. I guess that's his intro.
That was my.
We've got the Ace Attorney.
Oh, this has a good energy.
Yeah, I love this. We've got the Ace Attorney, Pridge.
I'm here.
So are we. We've also got we got the Hamburglar, Chris.
I'll take it. Look, everyone grab your Jeffs. It's time for the Keigleys.
And last but not least, we've got the hockey sticks and sickle herself, Elise.
We are about to have some opinions on some video games.
I don't have any opinions about anything.
Hello and welcome to the internet. It's opinions time. Bliss Prophecy in the chat. What's up? How's it going? The way this is going to shake down, we're going to go through the nominees for the 2020 Game Awards. We're going to do it in reverse order because we do not want to give away our predictions for Game of the Year right at the start. That would be bad for content, bad for view
That would give you no reason to watch the rest of this video.
In the middle of the stream, I have a surprise category. It's not that hard to sum up if you think about it, but we will start all the way at the bottom. It's best esports team. Does anybody even have an opinion?
No, we're not doing.
About?
Skip the team one. Go to the game one. No one cares about best esports.
Best
Pridge, do you have anything to say about that? You're the only
is
one
it
that might.
Shocks?
No.
Is it Golden Boy?
Is Golden Boy on there?
Yeah,
Yeah, he's on there.
It's Golden Boy. He's on AEW now. Hell yeah.
I picked Golden Boy just because I watched some interviews with him. He seems like a cool dude.
Hey, but they got Sheever though. Watch out for Sheever.
It's Golden Boy. If it's anything but Golden Boy,
okay.
I'm annoyed.
I pick Shocks I just pick Shocks out of principle every time. It's usually right anyway.
Yeah, I think she won last year.
Best esports game.
So
it's League of Legends,
please,
right?
run through the options here because they're awful.
We got Call of Duty Modern Warfare,
Ridiculous.
Counter-Strike Global Offensive. That actually has a chance. Fortnite, Valorant, and League of Legends. It should be League of Legends, right?
It is League of Legends.
It is League of Legends.
Yeah. Okay.
Does Valorant even have?
I don't even
like
like League of Legends, but my vote would go to Valorant. So I'm gonna say that.
Does it have a good competitive esports scene yet?
I literally have seen no one talk about that game since it came out.
What are you talking about? I've insulted it multiple times in the show.
It's got a lot of old CS:GO players.
Oh
Yeah.
wow, that's
And
what we're all
they've
in
had a
here
few
for.
tournaments. I've watched a couple of them that are actually quite good. But
Listen, I watched a Counter-Strike Global Offensive game this year because I made a video on esports betting, and I was summarily told that I was wrong for my opinion. So, fuck that game. It's League of Legends. Going up, we've got best esports event. I mean,
What even is Blast Premier Spring 2020 European Finals?
That's a great
actually,
question.
though, it's apparently apparently a a CS:GO the only new tournament. game on this list.
Yeah,
okay.
it's not that impressive.
Quick thing. It's League of Legends World Championship 2020. That's without question and without contest. Overwatch is a terrible game. But I'm picking the Blast Premier Spring 2020 European Finals.
Here's the thing I love.
No one can stop me.
I love about this is 2 of these only have a picture of like their logo. 2 of them have pictures of
Yes,
one
it's-
singular
it's-
team on a stage. And then the League of Legends World Championships has this giant, massive stage with all this production value.
Because the other two are like, fuck, we had to do online because COVID.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's a
that's
good
exactly
point.
what that is.
That's
You're
a
right.
very good
Yeah.
point. Yeah. Okay. Well, moving on. Best esports coach.
Nope.
I've never even heard of any of these people. I'm
I
sorry.
don't know anything
whereas-
about. I don't know anything.
I
about
didn't even
esports
write down.
coaching.
I didn't even write down
Listen.
coach on my list. Oops.
Listen.
Yeah,
listen,
we're moving
listen.
on.
If you're watching us for esports content, you're in the wrong fucking place.
Yes.
Only Pridge can save you, and he didn't write this category down.
Best
I didn't write
esports.
this category down.
Athlete. I hate that they call it athlete. I get that it's a thing. Just say player. Anyway.
Pridge, you like Showmaker or Canyon here?
If I had to choose between those two, Showmaker.
Okay, I was gonna say Showmaker as well.
Showmaker looks like
it
the
is.
biggest dork I've ever seen. So yeah,
That
sure.
haircut is rough.
I mean, both of them have bad hair, but sure.
Yeah, but like Canyon's is a little better. Showmaker looks like he'd cut it with a straight edge.
Hey folks, it's time for the actual first category to care about, but also be
Thank
mad
God.
about. It's best debut game. Best game made
Wait,
by.
did we skip content creator?
No, it's
Nah,
after
that'll
this
come
one.
up.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Don't worry, we'll talk about Alana Pierce in a minute. Best debut game
The obvious category.
for the best debut game created by a new independent studio. We've got Carrion, Mortal Shell, Raji and Ancient Epic, Roki, and Phantasmophobia.
Phasmophobia.
Yeah,
Phasmophobia.
I think it's Phasmophobia.
So
I definitely said it wrong. Yes.
I have only played Phasmophobia out of these games, and when I was looking over these earlier today with Will, my coworker, we both went, "What the fuck is Raji and Ancient Epic?" That being said, the trailer for that game does look very good.
I was gonna say,
That's all I know about
I
it.
remember seeing footage for that and being like, "Oh, this actually looks good."
Didn't know it came out. Don't know what it's about.
Yeah, I don't know what Raji or Roki are. I know Mortal Shell is basically just a Souls game that
but
somebody else made.
But
it does
honestly,
look
it's
like a bad screenshot of
fine
Demon Souls.
because Phasmophobia is going to win this category.
It
It is
100%
gonna
will.
win, and you know what? I played Phasmo and I played Carrion. They're both fucking boring games.
Yeah, but Phasmo has a name recognition, and it was.
Oh
too
yeah,
much for-
Phasmo's gonna win.
Yeah.
It's I mean, gonna win Carrion 'cause also people has like name it. recognition. It kind of got big, but also a lot of people did not like that game.
We're gonna
And
talk
Phasmo had
about
Most people
we're gonna
seem to
talk
like
about
was
Carrion
Twitch
later.
bait.
Carrion being nominated several times on this thing
Wait, it was nominated more than once.
infuriates
Oh
me.
god.
Yes.
It's on like
yes.
Where-
Art
where
Direction, I
else?
believe. Art Direction, I believe.
I believe it's on Indie, Best Indie, which is
Uh,
baffling.
Oh, it is on Best Indie. Yeah, it is on
because
Best
it
Indie. You're
should
right.
not be
Heresy.
anywhere near that list. Anyways, so yeah, we're all gonna say Phantasmophobia for best debut game. It's got the most name value coming in. Did I say it wrong again? Phasmophobia.
It's
It's
Phasmophobia.
just
Yikes.
Phasmophobia.
Okay.
There's an old
Are-
game named Phantasmophobia.
Are we keeping track of this for like bets or anything or not?
I think we should keep track of it when we get to the categories that matter.
Yeah,
Because
I
all the
agree.
categories we just went through are the ones that when
Well-
when they go.
I
"World
ignored the
premiere."
esports one. I
and-
literally didn't even write those down.
Well,
so.
those are the ones that like Keely's gonna just like bat those away without even like a big stage presentation. Like they're
Yeah,
not like
they'll be the side things. They always have those.
yeah. So we're not
David,
gonna
if-
we're probably not gonna notice them during the actual stream. Is what I'm saying.
David, if you would like to be a pal and keep record of this, that would be great.
I'm already doing
You're
it.
the best. Content Creator of the Year for a streamer or content creator who has made an important and positive impact on the community in 2020.
Ha, joke's on them. No content creator has ever made a positive impact on the community.
Oh,
This is
sorry.
100% a lot of peers.
Important
Yeah,
to note, this is presented
this
by
ca-
Adobe.
What? Sure. This category exists to give Alana Pierce an award this year.
Yeah.
I mean, they
I
do
like-
this
I like
every
Jay-
year. It's not
Jay
like
and Lo- no, I'm saying, but like specifically this year,
yeah.
like this is the year that we're giving a lot. Hey guys, we're giving Alana Pierce an award. Would you like to watch?
Arcade Fan says, are you going
Um,
up from the bottom? Yes, we are.
I like Jan Lopez. I don't know who Nick Merckx is. Tim the Tatman. I have seen clips of him, been annoyed by. I don't know who Valkyrie. Whatever. I don't care.
yeah.
Alana Pierce is going to win this category.
Yeah, especially considering the judges are 90% of the votes.
Oh, are they
yeah, it's
90%?
They're 90%. Fan
Oh,
votes only
man.
10%.
Oh, wow.
So
Then
And she
yeah.
also has the biggest following of any of these people.
she is actually Valkyrie is bigger.
Oh, really? But like,
yeah.
does that include
100
like
Thieves
Funhouse following?
people, man.
No, it doesn't include Funhouse followers, but Alana Pierce's solo stuff is like 500,000 followers, and Valkyrie is like regularly getting over 1 million. I had to look.
Oh,
I looked up who these people were. And
But I
was
feel like
oh,
a
she's
lot
a
of
bigger than I knew.
people,
Yeah.
a lot of people who don't know any of them would be like, "Oh, I know Alana Pierce because she's Rooster Teeth, so I'll just pick that person."
Yeah,
Arcade Fan
also-
says, I know Tim the Tatman because he's bad at Fall Guys. Yes,
Yeah,
that's the only
exactly.
reason I've heard
That's
about
the
it.
only reason I know that name.
And like realistically, though, out of these people, Alana straight up has done a ton of charity work this year. Is on the board of like a gaming mental health charity.
Yes.
Like
She hosted the
she hosted the
what's it what I want to say it right.
It's a topic in here. Yep,
Yeah.
I want to get it right.
Games for
Accessibility
yeah.
awards.
Oh, right. I forgot about that.
Yeah, she hosted
like
the
she-
accessibility awards.
Yeah, there's zero
crushing
reason
it.
not to give her this award.
Yeah, and now she's a
Sony
games
Santa
writer
Monica.
for Sony Santa Monica. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's-
Which like, hey, living the dream.
yeah, I'm excited to see where her career takes her. Been a huge
All right,
fan
let's
for a
get
while.
into the real topics.
Real
now.
Okay.
fridge release. Did either of you feel it wasn't Alana?
Oh yeah, it's definitely Alana Pierce.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Alana Pierce.
This
Okay.
one we can talk about. Best multiplayer, outstanding online multiplayer, gameplay design, including co-op, massively multiplayer experiences, irrespective of genre or platform.
Okay,
It feels weird
so
that they have
please,
to add that
please,
last sentence.
Please go through the options. Go through the options. But do me a favor, skip the first one, read the rest of them, and then go back to the first option here.
Among
Because
Us, Call of
Thank
Duty Warzone, Fall
Mhm.
Guys Ultimate Knockout,
right,
Valorant,
yeah, video games.
Animal Crossing New Horizons?
Why the fuck is Animal Crossing on this list?
Because it does have a multiplayer option.
Yeah,
And
we
it
get that.
fucking sucks. The
That's a
multiplayer
stretch.
is horrible.
It is
Everyone
a stretch
puts
to
up
call
with
that a
it.
multiplayer
when
game.
I saw this category on Twitter, I assumed it was a mistake that Animal Crossing was here.
It really is the odd man out in games that are designed to be played with other people, and then Animal Crossing,
Yeah.
a chill sim game.
Yeah, it's
And Among Us came out in 2018.
Doesn't
they've-
matter. It's
they've
also
been-
winning this. It's also winning this category, so it doesn't.
It is
matter.
also winning
Yeah.
this category, no
Like,
doubt. No
the-
doubt.
Geoff Keighley has specifically said, and I think it's in the stuff he sends out to press too, like, especially categories like this where it's not game of the year, like, it doesn't need to be from this year. If
Which
it's
is-
in
which
its
is correct.
zeitgeist now, like, no one gave a fuck about Among Us when it came out, and it got found now. So why
Let
not
me-
put it in the awards now?
Let me float this to you all because Among Us is actually in the category for best mobile game. Do you think Fall Guys takes this and then Among Us gets best
Nope.
mobile game? I agree with you.
I do think that's possible.
I think it's
it's
possible,
but,
but
very
I
unlikely.
think Among Us
I
takes
think
this.
I think Fallout or Fall Guys was like people liked it for 2 weeks and then everyone hated it.
I do
I don't
think
think
it is.
people hated it. They just
No one
forgot about
hates
it.
it. It just
They forgot
fell-
about it.
It
Yeah.
just fell out of the zeitgeist very
It-
quickly.
nice, Bridge, nice. Fell out. Hell
This is
yeah.
like, guys.
I wasn't
Oh,
even
like-
trying.
Zeitgeist too. I do love that in this category, none of us even mentioned Call of Duty Wars.
Oh no.
Oh, because
Oh, it's another Call of Duty
it's
game.
clearly Among Us or
Woo!
Fall Guys.
It's
Like,
Call of Duty, but this time a battle royale.
Here's the
Let's
thing,
go.
Call of Duty Warzone actually
fine.
does have a very solid community to it.
That's great.
I can't.
But every Call of Duty is going to have a
imagine-
community to it because it's called Call of Duty. Doesn't mean anything.
Among Us. It means something. No,
you can put me, Dave. You can put me down for Among Us, and
Same.
I'm right.
I mean, the one that I would actually like, my personal pick here would be Valorant. I've had a lot more fun with
Mm.
Valorant than Among Us,
Hmm,
but there's no way it wins.
No,
I
there's no way it
agree,
wins.
I agree. It's
Even though out of the list here, it probably deserves it the most.
Among Us is good. I just
No, but
Haven't
it's,
vibed with it as much as a lot of
I guess
people.
it's fine.
question. What do you
if
all-
Animal Crossing wins, I'm gonna lose my god. I
What
would,
do
I
you-
would,
Yeah,
I
me
would,
too.
I would love it. It'd be amazing.
What do you think about Apex Legends not being on this list?
It's weird, but
I-
honestly, there's
I mean, I think that's because it didn't come out this year,
And
and,
too many
even though it's
Battle Royale.
popular, it didn't get the resurgence
Yeah, I
that
mean,
Among Us did.
It's
I
on-
think
it's on-
it's an ongoing, right?
Yes, it's on.
Yeah,
all-
yeah, it's an
okay,
ongoing.
It's in
so I
other
think that's
categories,
why.
but-
If it's an ongoing, it doesn't need to be here.
too many battle royale.
I agree.
Mm.
Please, no more battle
Oh,
royale.
Cringe, did you? So are you saying Fall Guys for this and then Among Us later, or?
I am going to just dark horse Fall Guys on this one.
All right,
Smart.
I respect it. I respect it.
respect it.
Moving
Gotta
on.
fade.
Best
Oh, boy.
sports / racing game. We have lots of opinions about this. Real talk.
Oh yeah.
Okay, let me read the thing. First, for the best traditional and non-traditional sports and racing game. Dirt 5, F1 2020, FIFA 21, NBA 2K21, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2. So many ones and twos.
Yeah, it's wild.
Mhm.
So
I-
one of these things is not like the others.
Yes.
It should,
And
Yeah.
nothing is gonna win.
it should be Tony Hawk, and I want it to be Tony Hawk. I don't know if it will be Tony Hawk. But
It's gonna be Tony Hawk.
I think
It
it's
should
Tony
be Tony
Hawk.
Hawk.
I think it's gonna be
Here's the
Tony
thing.
Hawk.
It's not gonna be NBA 2K because everyone's mad about the advertising crap.
Yeah.
Feet and the microtransactions was just so predatory. Holy crap! FIFA could always win. If every year FIFA is on this list, FIFA could win.
Totally.
because people love FIFA. But I still think it's gonna be Tony Hawk because people who don't play sports games will pick Tony Hawk because they played it this year.
Yeah,
'Cause
because it's
nostalgia.
good. Because it's
Because
good.
And it's good, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what Tony Hawk's is. It's not the kind of sports game FIFA or NBA are, and it's not a racing
Yeah.
game.
It's
Also,
a
no
category
one
of
liked
its
Dirt
own.
5. Dirt 5 did not get good reception.
I know
F1
nothing about
2020 is another F1 game. Those games are good, but
But nobody
it's
played it.
not.
Yeah.
They're
F1
the
game.
year release, right? So it's not like
Mhm.
It's
breaking the mold.
it's like it's
They're
like
good at games. Like,
it's like David said right at the start. One of these games is not like the other, and it was also one of the best reviewed games of the year. People who don't care about sports who still get to vote for this are going to vote for Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, so it's going to win.
Yeah.
And that's just that's the
You're
way the
correct.
cookie crumbles. That's the way the
That's-
ollie lands.
Last year didn't Crash Nitro Kart win?
It
This
did.
category?
It
Did
did.
it really? That's awesome.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, Keighley.
Arcade Fan says Rocket League is the best sports game. Is the only good sports game. Changed my mind. That's a bit of an overstatement, but I get what you're going for.
You're forgetting about Pyre.
Uh,
You
know what?
It's,
game.
Everyone's-
it's a sports game. fucking
everyone,
happy.
everyone's forgetting about Pyre. Here's the
And
thing.
Final Fantasy X.
Next up, we
Blitzball.
have best sim / strategy. This is also going to be similar to one of these things is not like the other. Crusader Kings 3, Desperados 3, Gears Tactics, XCOM Chimera Squad, and Microsoft Flight Simulator.
Here's the thing, though. This is the first category where every one of these games has a legitimate claim at the title here.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
These are
These-
5 good games.
I
And
love
even-
XCOM Chimera Squad. I don't actually think it has a shot at the title.
I don't think so either.
I would say that one has the least, which is surprising considering there's a Gears game here. But oh my god, it's actually a good Gears game.
Yeah.
I think this should be Crusader Kings 3.
I think it should be
definitely
Desperados
consider
3.
Crusader Kings 3 or Microsoft Flight Simulator.
I think it might end up being Microsoft Flight Sim. I think it should be Crusader Kings.
I would say that it should be Desperados 3. It's a very, very good game. I think it will be Microsoft Flight Sim.
I think it's going to be Microsoft Flight Sim. Again, one of these things is not like the other. It's going to divide the vote, and it also has like so much of a one. It's available on Game Pass, so more people got to play it. And two,
So
it's
is Crusader Kings 3.
yes, but Crusader Kings 3 is a. Here's the thing: Microsoft Flight Simulator, very steep, difficult, like to jump into. Crusader Kings actually higher somehow.
True point.
Crusader Kings 3 has a really good onboarding, actually.
Oh, okay.
That's fair. You
Like-
know what? I only played 2, and I said, "Listen, 3 is probably
Oh,
not going to be for me." So,
3 is very different from 2, from what I heard.
oh, wow.
3 has the core of 2, but actually is able to be played without 5 hours of
Reading.
tutorializing.
Crawling through the wiki.
Mhm.
Yeah,
When I say tutorializing, 2 barely has a tutorial. Watching YouTube videos.
Mhm.
Oh god.
Is what
so
made
Lise, do
you
you think Crusader Kings or Flight Sim?
That's hard. I think I'm gonna throw my vote for Crusader Kings 3.
But honestly,
That's
any
fair.
game here could win. I would be mad about it. So,
Yeah, I agree with
Yeah,
that.
no, these are all great games and they're all good for
Yeah.
the category.
Really quick, in the chat, RK fan said, "I hate sports, to be honest." Squat Cobbler comes in and says, "Wayne Gretzky's 3D hockey would like to have some words." And in
Get
fact,
him, get him.
apparently, Squat Cobbler grabbed the N64 cartridge of that game, which he has on hand to prove his points. That's radical.
That's power.
That's a power move. I've ever
Listen,
seen
you miss
one.
100% of the shots you don't take. So,
He's just T-posing there, menacingly.
have we recorded all our thoughts on this topic?
Mhm.
I
Okay.
think. Oh, Pridge, did you decide which one?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna say Crusader Kings.
I think
Like-
that one probably has the best chance after Flight Sim.
Yeah, I agree with that. Moving on. Best family, normally known as the best Nintendo game. This is the
I mean, let's be real. Just read the first one and call it a day.
yeah.
we all know this category.
Best game appropriate
We
for family
all know
play,
what's in this
irrespective of
category.
genre of platform. We got Animal Crossing: New Horizons, Crash Bandicoot 4, Fall Guys Ultimate Knockout,
Fallout, best family game. Fallout.
Mario Kart Live Home Circuit, Minecraft Dungeons, and Paper Mario: The Origami King. Honestly, real talk, I'm a little sad Paper Mario didn't get featured in more things because there was
Mm.
some talk around that game, and it almost sold 3 million copies, which is wild.
That is wild.
But also, Animal
just-
Crossing did sell over 20 million copies. So.
Is anyone picking Crash?
No.
No.
Okay, then
And,
you just,
like,
put
I
us all
played
down for Animal
both.
Crossing.
I played both, and Animal Crossing is the better game.
No, I know, but Crash has recency bias, and a lot of people like it is a good game. So you know,
Let me
it doesn't not have a chance. It just has like a 10% chance, and Animal Crossing has like an 80% chance.
let me float you
Also, I wouldn't
this.
really say it's a family game. That shit's fucking hard.
Let me float you this. Mario Kart Live Home Circuit.
No.
Not a chance.
I
No.
love that is on this list. And it's on this list because not a ton of games are family friendly. So they're like, I don't know,
Well,
Mario Kart Live Home.
From what I've heard, it's just good.
Yeah, I really want it, and I don't, but I cannot justify spending $100 twice because you need 2 people to play this game.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially for a New York apartment.
Well, I was gonna say I can bring you to the studio.
You know what? That's a good point. Yeah, it's Animal Crossing.
Yep.
Yep.
Does anyone think it's not Animal Crossing?
No, it's Animal Crossing.
Good. All right.
I'm so close to picking Mario Kart Live Home Circuit just to fuck with this, but
I mean, you're just wrong.
well, here's the thing. I think Animal Crossing is going to take other categories.
It's gonna take this category.
It's gonna take this one. I don't have it for any of my other categories.
All right, calm down,
Owns
goddamn.
this category.
Yeah, I agree. It's Animal Crossing. Everybody picks Animal Crossing. Everybody's gone to the rapture. Moving on.
That game so many people
Oh.
played.
Yep.
I was trying to think of that game the other day to recommend to my sister. Thank you.
This is the Chris category, best fighting game for the best game design primarily around head-to-head combat. That's kind of specific. It makes me think of what games could not be counted normally as fighting games that could be included here. But
Pokken Fighter.
what are we talking about here, Chris?
Okay, Grand Blue Versus is a mediocre game. It's above average. It's no one's gonna fucking pick Grand Blue Versus. Are you kidding me? Mortal Kombat Ultimate is fine. I personally hate it. A lot of fighting game personalities hate it. But it's popular
Very
enough that
popular.
it could get a very good amount of vote here. Street Fighter V is gonna get picked by a lot of people because it is it's in a good state right now, as much as I hate to admit it. And the game's gonna be supported for another year. No one's gonna pick One Punch Man because that game sucks ass and everyone hated it. I don't even know how it's possibly on this list. It's crazy that Dragon Ball FighterZ isn't in that spot. Undernight In Birth EXE Late Clear is the best game on this list. It is the best fighting game that's been released since Skullgirls.
That is the worst title on this list.
Yeah, it's awful. I almost said Eunice, which is the previous one. Uniclear is awful. It's a terrible name. That game should win if the fighting game community actually has a presence here, which they might, because Keighley knows his fighting games. And like he'll probably pick people that know what the fuck they're talking about. I mean,
I think
previously
all the judges vote on all the categories.
Yes.
It's just if they feel like they don't know
Yeah.
the category,
But they
well
They
enough,
can
won't
abstain.
vote.
but I guess a lot of people in that who are like, oh, I want to vote, they're gonna pick either Combat or Street Fighter.
Yes.
I feel like more will probably pick Street Fighter. Uniclear should win. It is by far the best game on this list. And I think Street Fighter is going to win.
Yeah.
Elise?
I'm gonna hard agree with Chris that Uniclear should definitely win. It is like the clear winner in this category for me. I don't think Street Fighter is going to win. I actually think Mortal Kombat is going to win. It was the best-selling game of 2019, I believe.
Yeah, it definitely was.
And I think
Which I don't know if that speaks more about the quality of the game or the quality of games in 2019.
It's the second one.
there were some good ass games in 2019, though.
There were some very fine games in 2019.
We got Sekiro. We got fucking.
Yep.
Outer Wilds, baby.
Outer Wilds?
Nobody
Got
played
Outer
that
Wilds.
game. Y'all missed out.
We got Fire Emblem Three Houses. That was the best game of last year.
It
We did
was.
get
It
Fire Emblem Three
was.
So I think Mortal Kombat 11 Ultimate is going to win. Uniclear should win. I wouldn't be mad if Grand Blue Fantasy Versus won,
It's
but
not going to.
it's not going to. I think it has more of a chance than Uniclear does.
I don't agree with that at all.
Listen, put me down for Mortal Kombat 11. I got nothing else to say on this.
Yeah, put me
Yep.
down for Mortal Kombat 11. I have nothing else to say on this.
You know, fuck it. I'm going Uniclear.
Hell yeah.
I was really hoping you were going to say One Punch Man just for shits and giggles.
No, like I've
That's
listened to
insane.
people talk about One Punch Man and Uniclear, and everyone's like, "Man, One Punch Man fucking sucks."
RK Fan says, going
That
through
game
these
sucks.
nominees reminds me that I basically played nothing from 2020 apart from Fall Guys and Among Us. Honestly, I missed out on a lot of really good games. I know a lot of people feel like 2020 was like a killer year compared to 2019, and I feel like I skipped all the really good games. But we'll talk about that as we get farther up the list. Next up is Best RPG for the best game design.
No. The best role playing.
Role-playing.
It does not say game. Game is not on there.
You're right. The best role playing with character customization, progression, including massively multiplayer experiences. We've got Final Fantasy VII Remake, Genshin Impact, Persona 5 Royal, Wasteland 3, and Yakuza Like a Dragon.
So here's the thing.
Lots of good games on this list.
Yeah, I must say, holy
Here's-
shit, five good games.
Here's the thing. Persona 5 Royal should win.
It is by far the best game present.
I don't know if they're going to not do it because it's just Persona 5 but
yeah.
better, and
Yep,
there will be a
it's-
weird bias against it.
I agree.
But it deserves to win.
which
thing
is why I think 7's remake is going to win, even though I don't think it should win this category. I'd argue it's not even an RPG anymore. It's more of an action game.
I mean,
it's an RPG.
role-playing-
Yeah.
Role-playing is such a-
It's bridging the gap.
it's not a turn-based RPG. It's like if
Yeah,
a Tales
exactly.
game was in here, it'd be role-playing still.
Yeah.
Bliss
No, I
Prophecy,
get it.
Bliss Prophecy in the chat says Genshin Impact will probably win.
I see.
There's something to be
Oh,
had
no.
there. There's something to be
that's
had
also
there.
Zach, but that's not our Zach. Zach makes a good point
Genshin
there.
Impact is the only game on here I've played.
It has recency
Mm.
bias. It is a Breath of the Wild clone. People love Breath of the Wild.
I sure do.
I think the predatory gotcha nature is enough to make people not.
Yeah, I think because the
I agree.
judges are people in the industry, they're not going to give it to a gotcha mobile game.
Fair.
Especially
I think people will have
To be
too
fair,
much. Call
I
it snobbery
also-
or call it respect. They will not give it to a gotcha mobile game.
I
I
also
think-
think it's the weakest game on this list. Personally,
think-
By far.
I
Other
think
than Yakuza.
unfortunately,
Other than Yakuza,
That game
Yakuza is a
like
great game.
like a dragon.
no,
is-
Yakuza is a great game. Yakuza Like a Dragon has not been getting good reception.
I
Yes,
disagree.
Jeff,
That's
What are
not
you
true.
smoking?
I think
Everyone loves that game.
You need,
I think-
you need to check your Metacritic, son.
I think Yakuza is too recent. I think
That's
people
the
will.
thing. It just came out.
Not enough people have played it to vote
I
for
mean,
it.
I'm only like 12 hours into it. The game's great, by the way. Holy
I
fuck.
think Yakuza is just more niche than
It is
and
more
same-
niche.
same with
Also
Wasteland. I
that-
think Yakuza and Wasteland are both great. Just niche.
Wasteland. Hey, good for you for getting on the list. You're not winning, but good for you for even showing up,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Well
Mm.
done.
Wasteland is a
Whoop.
CRPG for CRPG fans.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel bad because Wasteland 3, it's the highest scoring game on my fantasy league team, but it's not gonna make it.
No, like this is P5R or Final Fantasy Remake.
Yeah, and I think
Yeah,
I think remake will take it. It's got the name recognition. Even though I think P5 is more deserving, it is also it is the golden version of P5.
See,
Yeah,
I
I think P5R deserves it, but I'm going to vote for 7 Remake.
Same.
See, we're
Yeah.
all backwards because I voted for Remake because I have played it and I fucking loved that game.
Same.
But I think P5R is gonna win.
You know what? No,
Really?
put me down for Royal. I'm willing this into existence. I want it to happen.
Nah, it's gonna be 7.
Oh wait, it is gonna be 7.
Mhm.
'Cause 7's not winning any other category.
Yep,
Give me 7.
that's exactly what I thought.
Give me 7. Give me 7. Give me 7. Give me 7.
Oh, actually, I don't have it winning in the category. I'm putting 7.
Yep, there it
Because
is.
we
I love
all know.
the idea that we know there are some games that win a award because they have because they
because they're
deserve it.
going to.
It's just not going to be any other one, so we find the one that it
because the
definitely
Game Awards
gets.
has like no credibility. So
Well, I think
But I
part
mean,
of
but
it
that's the
too-
same thing. That's the same thing for any award show.
oh no.
I
Even
agree
in the
with that.
Oscars, they're like, this movie deserves a Oscar,
We're
just
just gonna
not
give
the
it-
important.
We're gonna give it like
ones.
best editing or
We're
something.
gonna-
I don't
we're
want
gonna
to
give-
say
Yeah,
it.
that's exactly it.
We're gonna give Leonardo DiCaprio an Oscar for The Revenant.
Mhm.
For
One
The
thing that-
Revenant.
So we didn't get one for Django
He
Unchained.
deserved an Oscar. He did not deserve an Oscar for The Revenant.
Yep,
Correct.
agreed. Django
All right,
Unchained.
listen, but
it's
it's
a
not the
crime
Oscars
that
talk.
Christoph Waltz won for that. Anyways, Everybody's voted for this topic.
Yeah, I think we
Yes.
all went.
We're moving
Final
on.
Fantasy
We all took remake because we know it's not one of either
Best
category.
Well, and
action
like I thought about
adventure.
it, and I was like, "Oh, P5 Royal wasn't in the Game of the Year discussion," which I am surprised about. But
Oh,
This
don't worry, we'll get to
category-
that.
Whew, this is going to give away a lot of our game of the year expectations. Best action adventure for the best action/adventure game combining combat with traversal, and puzzle solving. Assassin's Creed Valhalla, Ghost of Tsushima, Marvel Spider-Man Miles Morales, not Marvel's Avengers, Ori and the Will of the
Which-
Wisp.
let's point out real quick: nowhere in the nominees at all.
Yeah,
Good job, good
yeah.
job, critic
Correct.
community.
A correct choice. A correct choice to not give it any nominations.
The Blast from the Past, Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, and
Fallen
Last of Us
Order.
Part 2.
Okay, I want to. Did anyone else notice the weird thing about this category?
That Ori and the Will of the
Ori
Wisps
and the
is
Will of the
2D.
Wisps?
No, that it's the only category with 6 things in it because
it is
they're
also that.
blatantly apologizing to Jedi Fallen Order for not
Uh,
being in because it missed
I mean,
the cutoff
family,
by one
family
day
also
last
had
year.
family
There's
also
more
had
than-
6 things.
Oh,
There's
okay,
more than
okay,
those,
sorry.
but-
Hey.
The only major.
Heads
category I
up,
would say
this
that.
is going to happen to Cyberpunk next year.
And
Yes, it is.
And guess what? Cyberpunk's gonna sweep awards next year.
I don't
I was
think it will.
gonna say,
I don't think it will.
Cyberpunk, if Cyberpunk lives up to its hype, it will.
I
like,
still don't think it
Jedi
will.
Fallen
It's not
Order,
gonna
let's
live
be
up to
real.
its hype.
Jedi Fallen Order was good because the rest of the year fucking was horrible.
It was my game of the year.
It's
and
not going to
only
win this
because
game.
the rest of the year.
It's not going to win this
sucked ass.
category. Yeah.
No,
But what is going to win this category? Zach, you start us off.
Personally, I think the best chance is Ghost of Tsushima.
Correct
Uh,
answer. Ghost of Tsushima is going to win this category.
Yeah.
I agree.
picking-
I also believe Ghost of Tsushima is going to win this category.
I'm picking Ghost. I think Ori and the Will of the Wisp has a strong chance of taking it, though.
It would be radical to see them win this category. I
Which
just
is a
think
shame because I actually don't think Ori's going to get anything this year, which is bullshit.
it's
Yeah.
somebody I saw on Twitter made a point of like they hope that Animal Crossing wins Game of the Year because they're fucking tired of single player like movie like cinematic games only winning Game of the Year and like being recognized for Game Awards. I'm like, that's a damn good
Fucking
point.
No,
That
no,
is-
it's not a good point. That's like saying, that's bullshit that the good thing wins every
No,
year.
no, no, no. But
What?
it's like
I can't
we
the
don't-
other thing.
we don't have to have a game with like photorealistic animation and motion capture and all this shit just to be Game of the Year. Is what I'm saying.
Wild.
Well, guess what?
3 years
This year, that's happening. So shut up.
Yeah,
Also,
that's
Breath of the
true.
Wild 3 years ago. that
Actually,
person shut the
well,
fuck up.
Yeah,
we'll talk about it.
Yeah, this is fucking bullshit.
We'll talk about it when we get there.
Who else likes Ghost?
I'm
I-
voting
I-
Ghost.
I'm going Ghost. I think Ori has a good chance.
You
Valhalla
said
came out too
you said
recently.
I'm
It's-
going
it's-
Well,
Ghost.
Miles
Give it to my
Morales and
boy.
Valhalla are too
Right,
recent.
I don't like it that much compared to Ghost or Ori.
Yeah, also
and
Ghost
Spider-
is fucking great.
I'm gonna give it to my boy, Cal Kestis. Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order was, I'm not gonna say it was close, but it was my second or third game of the year last year.
It was my
Behind
first, so that'd be
Sekiro
even bigger.
and Outer Wilds. But honestly, behind Sekiro and Outer Wilds, nothing has a chance. So Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, I think, is a fantastic game that I really, really loved.
I think, I think Ghost of Tsushima 1 was so good when it came out. It sold super well, so a lot of people have it. But also, it coming back with the multiplayer mode that like people love.
The completely unprecedented. They dropped a multiplayer mode no one expected, and it was
let's
good.
let's be clear. The reason that this multiplayer mode exists is solely because this game was supposed to come out literally months ago, but because they had to keep delaying Last of Us, the people working on Ghost of Tsushima just had to keep working on the game, and they're like, "Well, it's done, so I guess we'll just make a multiplayer mode that no one expects, but it's gonna be awesome."
But kicks ass for no reason.
Yeah. It's Ghost, I think.
Also, that game is really good. The music's fantastic in that game.
I really
Yeah.
want to play it. Anyways, moving on. Best
You know,
action game.
wait, you haven't played it at all?
Nope.
Wow.
Just missed out on it. For the best game in the action genre, focused primarily on combat. Doom Eternal, Hades, Half-Life Alyx, interesting choice. Neo
Yeah.
2, Streets
Really
of Rage
stretching.
4. Streets of Rage 4, get the fuck out of this category.
Street Rage 4 deserves this award. It's not going to get it.
No, it doesn't even deserve it. Like
You know it actually
Hades
doesn't, but
fucking is gonna win.
it's a really
this.
good game.
It
Okay,
is.
can I
It
be
is.
honest? Is anyone voting for not Hades here?
Okay, so here's
I voted for Doom, but I think Hades is gonna win, and I'm only voting for Doom because Hades I haven't played yet.
Hades and Doom are the only options here.
Yes, agreed.
Yes, and I
there-
still think Hades kicks the shit out of Doom,
I
even
think
if those being the only two options.
I think there is a chance. I think if we did the same poll next year between Doom and Hades, Doom would have a better chance. Hades, everyone's loving it right now. It's Twitch bait. Everyone's playing it. Everyone loves it. It's horny. It's gonna win this category.
I agree.
Okay, here's where I come in. Hades is going to win this category. Hades deserves to win this category. I am real life mad about the credits ending of Hades. That shit is insulting.
I don't know the ending, so be careful about spoilers.
Hades is like, hey,
Hey,
You
don't
sorry
don't
for-
don't-
Don't
don't-
spoil too much.
Wait. S- Can you explain why you're mad about it without giving it away?
Hmm.
No, I don't
it is
think.
deeply insulting to anyone who has an abusive parent.
Oh,
Fair.
Hmm
That's a fair opinion.
that's a fair opinion. Most people won't abide that opinion though.
Yeah,
that is also
as valid
true.
as it is.
also
Especially,
sort of
like,
spoilery anyway,
a lot of people aren't going to get to that ending.
That's true. Gotta collect
You
those
need to beat
capes.
the game 10 times to do it.
Gotta get all those capes.
Oh, okay,
Man.
never mind. I'm not gonna do that.
Moving
So we're all
on.
Hades?
Yeah,
I'm picking Hades.
I think we're all Hades.
Yeah.
Mhm.
We're all Hades ass Hades. Hayden ass Hades. It didn't work. Moving on. Innovation and accessibility. Obviously, this category is a little tough for us to, I think, talk about with any sense of I don't know.
I know
Accuracy.
a little bit about some of them.
But here's the thing. For a lot of these reviewers, it's also going to be difficult to talk about because they don't know either.
Fair.
Mhm.
Totally fair.
I mean, isn't this one pretty easy? Because only one of these games has a spider slider.
I was about to
so,
say that.
Is this even a category? Like,
I think it's gonna be Last of Us because they want to give it an award, and
Well-
I know it did a lot of work towards making the game more accessible,
It is Tilu. Like Grounded has a spider slider. Tilu,
which is
had,
very
like,
funny. Let's be
Tilu-
sure about that. It's very
Oh,
funny.
it's fucking hilarious, and the way the models look are extra hilarious. They're just like fucking ovals. It's great. But like Tilu has a bunch of stuff for color blindness, deafness.
Mhm.
Like there are so many customizable options in there that it puts the rest of the ones that I've played, so Grounded and Assassin's Creed Valhalla, to literal shame. I don't know
Yeah.
about Hyperdot, but I also don't think many of the panelists will know about Hyperdot. So it's probably going to be Tilu too. And I haven't heard diddly shit about Watchdog Legion's accessibility.
Yeah,
Whereas
I didn't know it had anything.
when Last of Us came out, there was a huge positive uproar about how good the accessibility mode was for that game. So it's gonna win, hands down.
well, you won me over, so I'll vote for that one too.
Yeah, I think it's definitely going to be Last of Us. I don't know what Valhalla and Watch Dogs Legion did for accessibility, but
I recall hearing a little bit. They did do a couple cool things. I just can't remember off the top of my head.
yeah, but it's going to be Last of Us.
Yeah, it's gonna be Last of Us.
It will.
Valhalla did some of the same like.
I know they.
colorblindness
I know they have good color lines, but I know they have that cool. It's in Last of Us too. That ambient rumble tech, where like if you're hard of hearing, it directionalizes rumble to where audio is.
Yeah,
Which is really
they've
cool.
got some stuff.
RK fan in the chat says, I was today years old when I heard about Hyperdot. Yeah,
Just
it's-
like all of us.
That's
Yeah,
kind of.
I didn't know what that was until I had looked at it on this list and they watched the trailer. I was like, "What the fuck is this game?"
We're gonna do one more category real quick, and then switch to our radical motion graphic for our surprise
All
category.
right, let's pick up the pace a little bit though, because we're kind of dragging in the teeth.
We are best VR/AR. Everybody, sorry, it's Half-Life Alex. We don't even
It's
need to talk about
Half-Life.
this.
Yeah,
Hey,
Half-Life.
hey, Dreams! Congratulations for making it on this list, bud. Also, what the hell is Walking Dead Saints and Sinners? Half-Life Alex wins this category.
Yep.
Like,
It's not even a good game, is what it is.
Half-Life Alex wins this category, but I think Star Wars Squadrons.
No,
Deserve-
Half-Life Alex is way better. 100% way better VR game or game in general.
It's even people who haven't played it are gonna vote for it. So I think that's
because the finger tech is cool,
yeah.
And it's
Um,
not
and,
that-
and you can write on that glass bored. Everyone
Are you
loves
going
that.
Yeah.
Star Wars, Elise, or are you going Half-Life?
I'm gonna go Half-Life.
I mean, R.I.P. Dreams, and probably also R.I.P. Media Molecule. You were a great company while you lasted, but unfortunately, people did not play your game, and I feel terrible about that because it was really cool technology. But we're gonna take a quick motion graphic break, everybody. Here we go. And we are back. We're gonna talk really quick about.
Hey,
I totally fudged it.
You ears blown out across the universe.
Yeah, I'm really sorry. I'm
Holy
so sorry,
crap,
everybody.
dude.
I fudged that real hard.
You better lower that in post for YouTube. Oh my god.
You're right. I'm gonna have to do that, aren't I?
It's not that hard. Just find the part.
Yeah, I was gonna try and not edit much of this episode.
Not too bad.
Well, we're gonna take a quick before we get to the next topic. We're gonna talk about games that we predict showing up as an advertisement or a reveal at the Game Awards.
Cool.
David here did us the honor of going through and talking about games that we know about, but we don't know that much about, and pulled up a list, and we're gonna talk about them all.
Are we gonna do all of them?
Probably not. That's not a good idea.
Yeah,
That's a lot of
I've got
games.
a very long
We're
list.
already going long.
I'm gonna say yes or I'm gonna say the game. Y'all say yes or no. Hogwarts Legacy.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Oh wait, hang on. I need to record.
I
these,
think
don't
no.
No, don't record these.
Yeah.
These-
I think no. I think this is an E3 game because I think it's gonna.
I
fall
think we
next
see
year.
something, but it's very, very small. It might even be the trailer we already saw.
Oh,
Sorry. Does that have to be new?
No, I mean,
Yeah.
something
Okay,
new
then-
at the show. Yeah,
Oh, ooh.
they're not gonna show the same footage that they showed at E3.
Yes, they fucking will.
No,
They didn't show it at E3. It was,
you're right. It was a
It was,
weird.
it was at the Geoff Keighley online
no.
E3 event.
It was. Was it the Geoff Keighley thing? I thought it was that weird WB thing that they showed it at.
Oh, then even we're seeing We're seeing at least that footage again. It'd be insane if we.
They
didn't.
wouldn't show the same footage.
Yes, they will.
No,
They would not.
Square Enix would like a word with you.
Wait,
Yeah.
what are y'all talking about? Yes, of course they would. It's the same thing as a commercial break.
Moving
Wait, what?
on, I'm saying no, we won't. David, have you got the records for everybody else?
We're not keeping
We're not
track of
recording
these.
these.
That's a good. point.
I'll just go back and read.
That doesn't
All
matter.
right.
Psychonauts 2, no.
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 Yes.
No.
Here's the thing. I actually think it's likely that we could.
Here's the thing.
We actually could because I don't know what the hell Xbox is going to show apart from the Initiatives game.
Something.
And they've announced they're not showing Halo, so they might show this game.
This game doesn't
Beyond Good
exist,
and Evil
so.
2, no.
No.
David, I'm sorry.
Oh no, I don't think it's going to either.
Skull and Bones, no.
No. Yes. Skull and Bones.
New Smash Brothers character, yes.
What if we hear a TV
No.
show about the game?
No. They did not do
Gabe, I would love that.
in a direct, not a Game
Yeah,
Awards.
Nintendo's too big. Nintendo's too big for the Game Awards. I'm not even joking.
Already
What?
announced. They announced Joker at the Game
Yeah,
Awards.
they
Yes,
announced Joker at the
it
Game
one
Awards.
here.
Who did they did?
Yeah,
Yes,
that was like
They
the biggest
announced the new
announcement of
one
that
here.
year.
They're
Oh,
value
you're right.
announcements. They do it here.
I think they do.
Sure.
It's
Uh,
been too
yeah,
long.
sure.
We have
Give it
no
to
idea
me.
what they're working on. I think they announced.
I'll
the
say
character.
yes.
Gotham Knights,
No.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
no.
Yes.
I say no.
Alright,
Bravely
well,
Default
then
2.
Yes.
Yeah.
Squeen needs something they only have so much Final Fantasy 16 footage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll give it to him.
It might be the same. It might honestly be like the same shit we saw in the Nintendo Mini Direct, or like a
It might be
little
like
more than that.
a slightly newer or better version.
Yeah,
of that.
but
Yeah.
they're gonna show something. It's just not gonna be. It's just not gonna be as what people want.
Arcade Vent says Skull and Bones, more like Null and Knowns.
It's nuns.
You got him.
No, I like Knowns. Knowns is funny.
Near Replicant version
Nope.
1.224744871139.
Wait,
No.
it comes out early next year. Yes, we see it here.
Yeah,
Oh
we
yeah,
see it
shit,
here.
it does come out early next year.
No.
Frick.
No,
the
and only,
worst
no,
name,
and
but-
only because Yoko Taro's a weird guy. He doesn't give a shit.
I actually say yes. I agree with David.
we probably do, but I'm still saying no because it's funnier.
Deathloop.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Even-
sure.
even
I
if
feel
it's-
like, I feel like we've seen everything there is to see, but sure, we'll see.
Yeah,
some
but
more
every
stuff.
fucking trailer for this game is exactly the same goddamn thing. So we're gonna see more of the same.
I think no.
I think no. I think they've shown enough. Ghostwire Tokyo.
Yes, because it was announced at the Game Awards.
Was it last
think we'll
year?
see more of it.
It was
I
because
think it
what's her
was
face was so good.
I
Yeah.
think that was E3.
Oh, maybe it was E3.
It was E3 last year.
Yikes.
I still think we see it. We're overdue for it.
Yeah,
I'm actually vaguely interested in that game still. even though we've seen very little of it.
God of War Ragnarok.
Ooh.
No.
No.
No, it's
No.
too soon.
Not yet.
No.
They just showed a title card literally last month. They're not going to show any more.
Yeah.
Horizon 2.
I mean, I Horizon 2, absolutely.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
I think
no way
yes.
Horizon 2 doesn't.
If they don't, I'm very worried about that game.
if they don't,
I don't
that's a
think
fall
they
game
show it.
next year, and they're going to show it at
I don't
E3.
think they show it, but they are going to do a state of play about it soon.
Mm.
Oh, that's true. They might do the same. I still think they show it.
No More Heroes 3.
Yes.
Yeah.
I actually
know-
could totally see that game showing
Oh,
up
you
there.
know what? It's possible.
Because
yeah,
we know
sure.
there-
Why not? Hell
we
yeah.
know from the Suda thing that there is footage of it.
Yeah, Suda51
we know
shows
there's
up.
something to show. So they might just,
Suda51's gonna show up and do some weird shit.
Yeah, you know what? Sure. Hell yeah. Why not? Come on, go. Heroes. I have
Grand
no
Theft-
confidence. in it,
Grand
but go
Theft
ahead.
Auto 6.
Nope.
No.
Yeah.
No, I think we see more GTA 5.
Oh my god.
Uh,
oh yeah. Yeah. No, he's right because they're talking about adding an expanded.
They are. Far Cry 6.
Yes.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It did just get delayed. It would be
Oh,
a good
did
idea
it?
to do some gameplay.
No, I still think we'll see something. Yeah.
Wait,
I-
when did they delay it to?
A week or two ago. Oh, I don't know when they week. I
later in spring.
still think. I think whatever preload package for the Game Awards was already made, so we just gotta show that anyway.
Elden Ring.
Yes.
Release.
No. This game's not real. No.
It's
The
tough.
game is real.
It's tough. It would make a lot of sense to show it here, but I mean, they still haven't shown us Armored Core 6, so no.
Do you think I was gonna mention this? Do you think we see another FromSoft game?
I don't. I think I think we should. I don't think we're seeing Armored Core 6 until Elden Ring has something.
Mhm.
Even though they're completely different teams. I think this is a Last of Us Ghost of Tsushima situation.
I would love to see Armored Core 6, but
We're not going to. I
We're not
mean,
going.
it's infuriating, and Miyazaki has no power over that either. This is a corporate decision.
Yeah.
no, we're getting fucking Elden Ring.
Gameplay.
I don't. Oh, we're okay. Hold on. Subcategory: Elden Ring gameplay.
No. They're gonna be
No.
like they're like
Okay,
Elden
good,
Ring
good,
is out
good, good.
tomorrow.
They
Out
they
now
have
on your
showed us
phones.
fucking nothing about Elden Ring.
Put it now
Like-
on your phone.
Oh, if it was a phone game, I would flip my shit.
Side
It'd be
note.
amazing.
Remember that Diablo phone game that never came out?
Yeah, it was canceled because everyone hated it, right?
It
Or is
wasn't
still in
canceled. They're
development
still working on it. We just
now?
don't know about it.
You're kidding
That's
me.
lol.
Yeah.
All right, moving on,
Anyways,
next.
that's all the games I really want to talk
Oh,
about.
okay.
I mean, we could talk about
Elden
Shin
Ring?
Megami Tensei 5, but no, nobody
Skull and
cares.
Skull and Bones. I'm gonna lose it if Skull and Bones appears.
That'd be
I'm
very
gonna lose
funny.
I'm gonna lose it if fucking Skull and Bones the TV show shows up.
Didn't the Ubisoft actor from Always Sunny thing show up at Game Awards? Or
Yeah,
is that an
because
E3?
they worked on that Apple TV show
That's right.
with
That's right.
Yugi
Anyways.
was somehow
We've been running for an hour.
Back to the Game Awards. Best Community Support. Recognizing a game for outstanding community support, transparency, responsiveness, inclusive of a social media activity, and game updates / patches. Apex Legends, Destiny 2, Fall Guys, Fortnite, No Man's Sky, Valorant. This is a toughie.
I am actually voting Fall Guys just because their social media team fucking managed to get millions of dollars, like thousands of dollars in charity for some absolutely random ass shit.
The charity
Yeah.
point is a good point.
the
Look,
fact that
I love Destiny 2. I like Apex Legends. Those games do not have community support.
No, they do not.
No one likes the Destiny 2 community support. Fall Guys
Especially
has
not after last week.
Fall Guys actually has a fan base for its community support specifically.
And they specifically call out like social media stuff, and it's like, okay, that's a Fall Guys gimme. Like,
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's Fall Guys, I think.
I think it's No Man's Sky,
see, I voted for No Man's Sky, but I
It
think
could
it's Fall
be,
Guys.
it could be, but
and I think
Old
they
game's
deserve
old.
it. They that game has been, but they have been working their fucking
yeah,
asses off.
but how many of the people who are the voters are actually gonna have played the update and then vote for No Man's Sky?
That's a fair point. I'm
Also,
I'm
counterpoint, I
sticking to
think
my guns.
That's more of an ongoing thing than a community support thing.
I agree
but-
with that.
That's a fair point, but I'm still going with No Man's Sky.
Moving on. Best mobile game presented
I
by
wonder
LG
what's gonna win
Win.
this one. I bet you it's Pokemon Cafe Mix.
Good decision. I like that call.
It's here's the thing. It could be Genshin Impact.
Fuck you. It's Among Us.
It's Among Us.
No, I think it's Genshin Impact actually.
I mean,
I think Genshin
I
Impact
actually
wins
This one, this one I think actually does go to Genshin Impact.
Yeah, it's possible. It's the only thing that has a chance to play Among Us, and Legends of Terra is a good game.
Yeah.
Well, it was a good game.
Well,
They had two really bad
it's
patches.
very close between Among Us and Genshin Impact, but I think Genshin Impact got the critical like response. Like it got critics to play it and like it.
I mean, the thing that Genshin has going for it is that for a mobile game, it actually like controls pretty well, considering how all the like amount of stuff there is to do in it. Still think Among Us gets it.
I think Among Us does get this
Yeah, I think Among Us.
because I
takes
think
it
most people
too.
play Genshin not on phones, whereas I think more people play Among Us on phones. That's just
Yeah.
That's true too. How does anyone know if Genshin runs well on phones?
It actually does.
Not
It
a-
eats battery like a motherfucker, but
not
it
a
does.
ding dang clue.
I mean, on a new iPhone and a new Google Pixel, it runs very well. I can account for those two phones.
Well, moving on. Best indie, also known as the most bastard category.
Also
Out-
known as an incredibly unfair category to all but two games.
Yeah,
Yep.
outstanding creative and technical achievement in a game made by the outside the traditional publisher system. Carrion, the game that does not deserve anywhere near this category. Fall Guys,
That's
Hades, Spelunky 2, and Spiritfarer. It's Hades.
It's Hades.
I feel so bad for Spelunky 2 and Spiritfarer.
yeah, I do too.
Yeah.
Yes, I do as well because it wins, but Splunky and Spiritfarer deserve some recognition.
I don't think Supergiant deserves to be in the best indie category anymore. They have so much money.
Yeah.
That's also a decent
Yeah.
point. Are they even
That's-
indie anymore?
That's not what the definition of
No,
indie
no,
is,
it's
Yeah.
not.
though.
And I'll but they have like Epic and Nintendo give them anything they want.
It's you know
That's a
what?
really good. That's a
I'm
really
just-
good point.
I'm just
And-
gonna
but-
publicly vote
but
for
to be
indie
fair-
for Hades.
But to be fair, they're one of the most like they're one of the originators of what we consider to be modern indie games. So
Yeah.
it's a bit here and there. Yeah, Hades wins this category.
Yeah, it's
Yep.
Hades.
Yeah. No way Hades doesn't win this.
It's
Agreed.
it's very mean, but Hades wins this category.
Best ongoing, awarded to a game for outstanding development of ongoing content that evolves the player experience over time. Apex Legends, Destiny 2, Call of Duty Warzone, Fortnite, No Man's Sky.
If Destiny wins this category, I will be so goddamn angry.
I feel like
I
it
love
should.
Destiny 2.
It shouldn't because the new expansion sucks ass.
Sorry, I didn't finish my sentence. It should be No Man's Sky.
I
should
think
be.
it should be Apex.
I think it's Apex.
I think it's Apex because it's a better game overall.
I've been my roommate plays a shit ton of Apex. He's been talking a lot about the different changes they've been making. Obviously, the community doesn't like some of them, but
Mhm.
they've made like new maps, so much
Yeah,
new good stuff recently.
Again,
and to
I was
defense
gonna
also,
finish.
the
It should
problems-
be No Man's Sky, but is going to be Apex Legends.
just stepping all over Dave's lines here. Yeah, like also, and most of the things people are upset about with Apex are monetary and directed at EA, not at Respawn.
I mean,
I mean-
they actually did have to redo one major
They-
balance change
they
because
had-
it was so bad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and to be fair, also like the fucking battle pass right now is the worst battle pass I've ever seen in a video game ever. It's
I love
gross.
again.
Destiny 2. I think it's a great game. They also just took out half of the game last week.
Yeah, look, will this expansion balance out to be a much better place? Yes, I'm sure it will. Is this game in a really, 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 really bad place at this exact moment? Will it be in a better place by the Game Awards? The answer to both questions is yes. but like right now, it
That's
is in
fair.
a terrible state.
I mean, the Game Awards are in like
3 weeks.
what 3 weeks?
Yeah, no, I
It's
know,
not that much
but no, but like the raid will be out, like content will be out by then. Like right
I
now,
don't think that
it is
you're-
bad.
I don't think it's in a really, really, really bad place, but it's definitely
There's
it's in a worse
3
place now than it
machine
was
guns in the
a
game.
year ago. What's that?
There's 3 heavy machine guns in this game.
There are
3.
3 heavy machine guns in this game. There are
It is a
fucking
shooter.
2 raids, neither of which are available to free-to-play players.
Yes, this is all true.
Oh wow.
Well, yeah, they want your
mhm.
money.
They removed half of the content in this game, which is 90% of the free-to-play content.
Oh, and
Yeah,
Dave, and
They
David,
want your
and-
money.
Dave, if you pay for the game, you don't get both those raids either.
what?
You can give them money, and you can't get both those raids.
Yeah, they're both
Listen, Arcade fan in the
different
chat.
expansions,
Arcade
both
says
of which
move it
are
on.
25
We don't have time. We don't have time.
Okay,
Elise,
it's Apex.
were you? Okay, there you go. Thank you.
Games for Impact, thought-provoking game with a pro-social meaning or message. If found, Kentucky Route Zero, woof, Spiritfarer,
Yeah,
tell me
fuck yeah.
why, through the darkest of times.
Okay, so we're all in agreement that only Spiritfarer and Tell Me Why have a chance, right?
Yes, agreed.
I
That's-
actually think Kentucky Route Zero has a very good chance because critically that game is loved.
Kentucky
true.
Route Zero.
But Kentucky Route Zero talks about poor people. Spiritfarer and Tell Me Why talk about people of diverse backgrounds.
Spiritfarer, I think, deserves this category. I think Tell Me Why is more likely to win it, but Spiritfarer I'm picking because I want it to win. It does a great job handling a lot of different like cultural identities and like ways people are. It also, I think, writes people in a very organic and naturally like done way. Tell Me Why is written by Don't Nod, who have a very loose grasp on how humans operate.
I think it's a tough debate on whether it's
It's
Spiritfarer or Tell Me Why.
I like that at least this year, at least we have 2, maybe 3 possibles. Last year it was like, oh hey, Celeste wins this category.
Yeah,
That was 2 years ago.
that was
I'm gonna
just-
give
yeah.
it to If Found.
You're gonna give it
What are
to
you
what?
going with,
It
boys?
found.
If Found, yeah.
I don't know if found well enough.
I think I remember hearing about it.
Oh
but-
wait, is that? Hold on. Oh, I do know if I didn't play this game, but I remember seeing the trailer and I think that looked really cool.
Arcade fan
Yeah,
says
I didn't play it either, but I listened to some of the music because it was Too Mellow who did it, who's really cool. Looks like a fucking great game, and I'm gonna give my vote to it.
Arcade fan says I barely know anything about Kentucky and I still want to play it. Don't.
Don't.
Dude, God, you guys are so mean.
No.
Yeah,
no.
It's a very interesting and worthwhile game.
It's not a
liked
game.
It, Fridge liked it. These 2 hated it.
Kentucky Route Zero is only interesting if you have a bunch of people to talk about with afterwards.
Yeah.
Next.
Anyway.
If you
That's
don't,
fair.
Zach, what did you pick?
Spiritfarer. Best performance awarded to an individual for voice acting, motion, and/or motion or performance capture. Ashley Johnson as Ellie, Laura Bailey as Abby, Daisuke Tsuji as
Tsuji.
Jin Sakai, Logan Cunningham as Hades, and Najee Jeter as Miles Morales.
Man, I want Logan Cunningham to win so much.
He won't.
He's not going to.
Yeah.
He's not going to?
He's on this list of for the hey Logan Cunningham. Great job over 4 games of you having really good voice work. You're not getting this award.
I think it's Laura Bailey or Ashley Johnson.
I think it's Laura Bailey because it's not Ashley. I think
it's Ashley Johnson.
those 2 are the only ones that have a chance. By the way,
Mhm.
full disclosure.
Agreed.
I think it's
Um,
Laura Bailey.
Even though I think Daisuke Tsuji does a good job, he doesn't really emote much. Ashley Johnson and Laura Bailey both do a
Kind
lot
of part of his character as a samurai, but yes.
Yeah, no, I get that, but like, and that's not his fault. That's the role.
It's freaking what's his name? Lawrence, the guy who played Lawrence of Arabia, actor, once famously said, "A great role makes a great actor," and I agree with that 100%.
Yeah.
I think it is. I think
No, I haven't
David
played.
has.
Yeah, I platinumed it. He's good. I wouldn't put him on the same tier as the people in The Last of Us, like any of them.
Also too recent.
I
agree
wouldn't
with
say
that.
that. I just think,
I mean, not if people play it yet.
yeah, but 90% of the votes, critics, not community, so it doesn't matter.
No, I understand that, but like even critics, like have they played?
Oh,
did
enough.
they
Yeah.
did they finish Miles Morales to see all of his performance?
enough of them, I'm assuming.
I would
I mean,
agree
they've
with that
rated it,
actually.
That's
but
true.
like,
I still think Ashley Johnson
and a
and
lot
Laura
of them
Bailey
got
are the
PS5s early and stuff like that. So
Here's the
like,
thing. Ashley Johnson would get a recognized as like, oh, she played Ellie once and twice. Laura
That's true.
Bailey, I think, ultimately was the better performance in that game because she took a character who you hated at the start and then ended up caring for.
yep,
That's a
Stick
tough
me
call.
down. Stick me down for Laura Bailey.
I pick Laura
already
Bailey.
already did.
I
I
got
have
that.
everyone for Laura Bailey except for Pritch, who won Ashley.
Fair.
Mhm.
I'll be different.
Best audio design. I mean,
I this is a category that has a lot going on. Doom is kind of conspicuous by its presence. It does have good audio design, but most of that is in the music, which is
That's not entirely true.
it's
I know it's not entirely true, but but when you think of Doom's audio design, you tend to think of its incredible music.
no,
a-
because like,
it's a
the
bummer that
sound
no
effects in that
PlayStation
game are
5 game is on
fucking
this
phenomenal.
list.
I mean,
What?
no, I don't think any of them deserve to be on this list.
I don't know. The sound design and listen, I can
The-
talk some mega
the
shit on Demon
music-
Souls.
The music in like Miles Morales is good, but not the design.
I think the design in Demon Souls is actually phenomenal.
I
Despite
think-
the huge flaws that game has.
Like Doom has such good sound effects, like to the point when you're in like a flow state, you're going a lot off of sound. And I think that means the audio design is good if you can rely on the sound
Dan
when you're in a flow state.
Dan in the chat agrees with you. He says Doom Eternal wins this.
I'm voting for Doom Eternal on this.
I'm
Yeah.
voting for Ghost of Tsushima.
I think this is the category they give Doom because it's not winning shit else.
That's
Yeah.
very very possible.
Oh,
I'm
that's
still
right.
going
Gris
Ghost.
won. That's right. Gris won games for Impact last year. As it deserves.
After I played it, I didn't think so. But
Damn.
Yeah, stick me down for Ghost. They did a lot of cool audio work there.
RK, I'll give you my PS5 thoughts in a little bit.
Elise and Zach, what did you guys pick?
I picked Doom.
I'm going for Doom.
Doom. Sorry, say that again, Zach.
Double Doom. Best score and music. Outstanding music, inclusive score, original song and or licensed soundtrack. Doom Eternal, Final Fantasy VII Remake, Hades, Ori and the Will of the Wisps, and Last of Us Part 2.
Man, Ori can't catch a fucking break this year.
Oh, they can't.
Ori
Actually,
deserves
I think Ori gets this one.
Really?
Ori deserves this
Yeah.
category.
See, guys, Nick Gordon's a dick, but the score and the music in Doom are too
Yeah,
good.
recording this shithead. Wow, we actually have a lot of different opinions here.
This
I
is
mean,
really tough.
I'm going Hades.
Hades has a great soundtrack. Doom Eternal has a great soundtrack. Don't know about Last of Us or Final Fantasy VII Remake, but fucking, I really want to give this to Ori because I love the soundtrack in both those games so much.
I think this is the category they give to Final Fantasy VII Remake.
What?
What?
You're an
Music
idiot.
is very good in that game.
That's a bad opinion.
No, I mean, listen,
No, the music's good and all, but like look at what's compared
the
to.
remix of all the songs.
Also, why is Last of
was
Us 2 in
very
this
good.
category?
Because they did the
Let's go,
acoustic
this-
version of
That was- yeah,
That doesn't count.
that's
was
more
Hang
sound
On Me,
design
Hang
than it
On.
is.
Yes.
Yeah, that's true. Hades should win this. Darren Korb is a fucking once in a lifetime talent.
Except they've done it 4 times.
Right?
Except that, yeah, and all 4 times he's done completely different artistic styles from the ground up, which also doesn't sound like his own music control group.
That's true.
That is an insanely difficult thing to do.
I think if it was being voted on by other composers, Hades would probably win.
I feel like
Maybe
I feel like if that was the case, yeah, Mick Gordon, because composers would be like, "Fuck yeah, Mick Gordon."
Dan says the best music is Doom. RK fan says only one of these games had Take On Me in it.
Moving on.
Which is an excellent song. Oh shit. I just jumped a bunch. Audio design,
Best art direction is
music,
next.
That's
art direction, outstanding creative and or technical achievement in artistic design and animation. Final Fantasy VII Remake, Ghost of Tsushima, Hades, Ori, and Last of Us Part 2.
Give me Ghost of Tsushima. That
Does
game
anyone-
is fucking beautiful.
Does anyone else think remake is a really weird pick for this category?
I do too. Yes.
Kind of, yeah.
It's just
A little.
pretty.
The character
Um,
design is flawless in
I-
that game.
It's
but-
held back that it like has a bunch of pop-in issues and
Yeah.
stuff, so
Yeah.
I wouldn't put that in the art direction category. but-
I wish Ghost would win. It's so tough because I feel like this category typically goes against realistic looking games. Ghost of Tsushima is gorgeous. That being said, I think Ori's winning this category.
I think
Ori's
this could be
going
the
as
good. This could be the good category for Ori.
I
Hades-
think Ori wins. I think Ori wins this one.
Hades has a really good chance as well, but I think it's gonna win too much other shit.
Yeah.
Ori is a fucking beautiful game.
Yeah. No,
In, like,
nothing
every
to
way.
say about that. It's so good. Put me
Yeah.
down for Ori.
Oh, so everyone's Ori and I'm Ghost. God damn.
Yeah.
All right, three more. Let's
Best
let's-
narrative.
All right.
Outstanding storytelling and narrative development in a game. 13 Sentinels Aegis Rim. I'm impressed that this game made it on here because a lot of people
I
talked
know,
about
right?
it. But
Apparently,
not
it's
a lot
very
of
good. I
people
kind of
played
want to play it. I kind of want to play it because it made it this far. And people like I heard good stuff.
Yeah. FF7 Remake, Ghost of Tsushima, Hades, and The Last of Us Part 2. Oh.
It's awesome.
I feel like remake actually has a okay chance here because it's a really clever way of doing a remake and something that hasn't really been done before in games. That being said, I don't think it's gonna win. Ghost of Tsushima, I don't think that. I think it's a great game. The story is interesting for what it is, but it's not. It does. They're not rewriting any fucking wheels
it's
here,
Last
or
of Us.
remaking any wheels here. I think Last of Us is gonna win.
Yeah,
I think
it's
Last of Us wins this
Us.
one.
Yep. I want Final Fantasy remake to get
Yeah,
it, but
honestly, I don't love remake as much as a lot of the guys here. I think the remake should win that category. It's not going to.
I really enjoyed playing Remake. I just think that Last of Us, like ultimately the story that it tries to tell is very interesting. I just think it tells it in a very clumsy way. But
it's not an interesting story.
we've talked about this.
We
before.
killed your dad. You're mad. That's the story.
So be mad, stay mad. All right.
And it's both characters
that,
at the
bro.
same time.
Best game direction awarded for outstanding creative vision and innovation in game direction and design. It's the same games except Half-Life Alyx is on here.
That's what's
Yeah.
been happening for the past fucking
Yeah.
since Score and Music. They've changed
Yeah.
out one every
So,
time.
yeah, I think game direction is weird.
Yes.
I mean, this is the honorary Hideo Kojima award, but he's not here. So
Thank God.
so who else could win
Okay,
this?
can we? Hideo's gonna appear on screen for this award, right?
Do you think he
my
presents it?
God.
Oh,
That
he
would be
presents
so.
it.
What if
You're doing
what
it
if,
remotely this year. He's 100% gonna
What
present
if
it.
what if it says
Oh yeah, it is
best
really right. I
game
forgot about
direction directed by Hideo Kojima?
that. that'd be no that because that'd be funny, and the Game Awards being self-aware. That's not happening.
That's
They're not going.
Shut up.
I think that also diminishes whoever wins the award.
Yeah,
so they're
yeah,
not
yeah,
gonna do it.
yeah. It's funny.
I
though.
feel like Ghost gets this because it's been such a the production team has worked so hard on it, and I
Mm.
think that like it had a very specific vision of we are going to make the samurai game, and I think they absolutely delivered on that, and I think that's good game direction.
Mm-hmm.
And also, I don't want to see Nomura to win.
See, I agree with you on all those points, but I think Tilu's gonna win still.
Last of Us, I think, has a very. I would say it's
Yeah.
honestly, I think it's probably Ghost or Last of Us. I think Ghost is gonna win.
I think Last of Us wins best game direction. I don't think it wins game of the year, so I think it gets this category. Because I think they want to give it to Neil Druckmann because they're horny for him.
They kind of are, yes.
Everybody
I'm
loves
gonna
the Neil.
Ghost, but Last of Us could be pretty close.
Yeah,
I'm gonna give this one to Ghosts.
it would be cool.
Honestly, but either of those games winning, I'm totally cool with.
Yeah, agreed.
They both have very, very good direction. Even if I think Last of Us kind of loses it.
I don't think Last of Us had good direction, but that's
It's here we are, game of the year, folks. Didn't prepare a graphic for this because we're already long in the tooth. Recognizing a game that delivers the absolute best experience across all creative and technical fields.
This one is just who did the good.
Who did the
Mhm.
good?
Who did the good?
Zach, run us through the options.
Doom Eternal, Final Fantasy VII Remake, Ghost of Tsushima, Hades, Animal Crossing New Horizons, and The
Fuck
Last
yeah.
of Us Part 2.
I love Animal Crossing on this fucking list.
it
I mean,
deserves
I
it.
really want Animal Crossing to win this one.
I
It's
think it
not
has
going to.
It's not
I
going
think-
to.
I think y'all are. I think it has a good shot.
I think Hades is gonna win.
I think Hades is gonna win.
Here's the thing: I would love to see Hades win. That would be amazing to see. yes, they are a very wealthy indie studio, but it would be amazing to see them win.
I mean, like, yeah, like Supergiant
Especially-
Games, as far as indie games go, they're huge, but they're up against id, Squeenix, Sucker Punch, Nintendo, and Naughty Dog.
Yeah, but like fucking. Also,
No,
it's
like,
a
for them to win's
roguelike.
awesome.
It's literally like a genre that has been.
Yeah, but it's a great fucking
Yes.
game.
Yeah. No.
Mhm.
Listen, I want to see Hades win. I think it's Animal Crossing: New Horizons.
Okay, no, but
You're
on this
crazy.
note, the amount
I don't
of
think it's Animal Crossing.
the
They're not
amount of critics that I've seen say that Hades is their game of the year, like already. I
That's
think
totally
Hades
fair.
wins this one.
That's totally
Yeah,
fair.
I also think Hades. I was gonna talk about that. Hades is more of a game for critics.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's
I
the
think
last
I
thing
didn't
we
vibe
were
with
doing.
That's
it.
fair.
Like, I liked it, but
Fair
I
point,
did not
fair
vibe with
point.
it as much as nearly any critic that I've heard talk about it.
I think Tilu's taking this. I don't want it to.
Wow.
It's my least favorite game
No,
on this
I
list.
think I think The Last of Us Part 2 has too much. I know critics were super high on it. I think the
But
controversy.
I think there
surrounding
was
it-
enough critics that weren't that high on it.
Yeah.
I
Uh,
don't think so. I mean, Metacritic's still
Does,
fucking like
does
93.
anyone think Doom or FF7 have a chance?
No.
I think
FF7
FF7 has a chance. Yes.
No, I don't think it has a prayer.
Doom does not. Doom doesn't have a
No,
chance.
Doom has no chance. Doom has no
Doom
no
got to
reason
show
be on
up.
this list.
I think Final Fantasy VII Remake is dead, and it doesn't have a single Phoenix down anywhere fucking near its body. Like,
Nice.
I think FF7 has a better chance than Animal Crossing.
Okay, I want
Disagree.
to do a cool thing if we're all locked in. Can we each
Fridge,
give?
what did you
Oh,
want on this?
I'm going to just weirdly dark horse and say FF7.
what?
I think Tsushima has the best chance between like I think Ghost of Tsushima is the best third chance.
So just I
Interesting.
do want to say this: if we're going down through aggregate critical scores,
Yes.
Last of Us is a 9.09. Animal Crossing is an 8.81. I'm sorry, Hades is second with an 8.96. Animal Crossing is third with an 8.81. FF7 is fourth with an 8.61. Doom is fifth with an 8.51, and Ghost is last with an 8.48.
Ghost is last. Interesting.
Yeah,
That is
Ghost
based on an aggregate of approximately 7 to 8 different reviewers.
Ghost did not do that well critically compared to the rest of these.
My question is, how did Sekiro do compared to the other games last year?
Probably pretty well. I hated it, but a lot of people liked it.
I didn't
fucking
hate
love
it.
I didn't hate it. I just didn't. I wasn't a fan of it. Okay. I want to go down the list here, and everyone give which one your game of the year is here, and then one reason that it's the game of the year. Pick for you. Zach,
Is
go
it-
ahead.
Sekiro was mid tier compared to the other ones last year.
I think that's
It was actually it was fifth place out of the 6, but it was right next to it was an 8.8 with 2 other games.
Mhm.
Real quick, Chris, did you mean our personal game of the year or
Which one do you think is going to win?
okay? Because those are very different for me.
Right.
Really quick, I just pulled this up on screen of this fancy graph work that Pridge did do for us of like breaking down.
Yo, I gotta go.
Okay, sorry. These are the games and their scores.
These are the games.
I mean, I think Animal Crossing does win, honestly.
Why? What's your one reason that you think it's gonna win?
I think it came at the perfect time. I know it was earlier in the year, but I think it fucking swept as far as like reactions. I think it's done a good enough job of releasing constant updates to keep people in the circle. Even like prominent reviewers I've seen, or prominent like games media people, I've seen them be like, "Oh, cool, I'm gonna dip back in for the Halloween thing," and even if they're like only playing for a few hours compared to the like 10 hours a day when it came out, I think it's still like scratching that itch enough to be like, okay, I remember why this was. I think it was the right game at the right time. I think Hades is the next best chance, just
Dave?
because of the groundswell.
Tilu 2 because critics are horny for it, and unlike like Fire Emblem last year, which rated very well but didn't even get nominated, enough people played it to push
that's
it through
fair.
this.
That's fair.
Literally every critic fucking played this game.
Critics are horny for like
Every
legitimizing games as an art
critic
form.
that doesn't only cover Xbox, and even some of the ones that only cover Xbox played this game, and it has a 9.3 on Metacritic. It's gonna win.
I think it's going to be Hades because of what Elise said with like there are so many games pundits and games critics and journalists that have said this is my game of the year, and a lot of those people are the ones voting in this thing. Also, it's the best game on this list. Eat my ass.
Let it be known in the chat, 8ball says I am correct, which me and 8ball do not normally agree. So the fact that this is happening,
Praise what you got here.
sign.
I think so. This is just what we would think. So what exactly are you asking us here? Just what like what we
which
want
one
to win?
you think is going? No, which one you think is going to win, and your reason why, your singular reason, like your one main reason.
I think Hades is going to win because it is because it's not that people are horny for it, but it's the horniest game.
It's the horniest game. He's right. He's right.
Okay, so you're not voting for Final Fantasy VII anymore.
Oh no, I'm still voting for Final Fantasy VII. I just really want to make that horny joke.
It was which one he thinks is going.
I mean, like my personal choice out of there is Final Fantasy VII for me. That's my game of the year.
At least what you got? What's your go home?
I think, like I said before, I've heard so many people that I listen to say that Hades is their game of the year already. Like, there's no way this thing doesn't win.
I think it'd be wild if it didn't win. Also, I really want a fucking indie company to win.
Same.
Just so we can be like Square Enix, Nintendo. Fuck that shit. Minor leagues.
Yeah, Nintendo will cry their way to the bank with $23 million.
They're gonna
Increase
wipe
their profits by 120% or something.
Tom Nook dolls.
Yeah. All right. Well, that has been our breakdown of the Game Awards predictions for 2020. We will be streaming that live on Thursday, December 10th. So literally, I believe 3 weeks
on a
from
Thursday.
now. I know it's a poor choice, but hey, we're gonna get tanked with us.
It's convenient for us.
Yeah, it is convenient for us. Tune in. Next week we will actually be taking the week off because it is Thanksgiving. Please be safe. Really quick, anything to plug for the last minute? I'll fix this.
Follow us on Twitter at Round the Monitor. Is that we post things. We've been retweeted by Jeff Grubb. And go ahead and check us out on Patreon. I don't know what the URL is. Zach will put it on screen here. Boom. Have fun editing, asshole. If you click around on the Patreon thing, you will find the secret hidden tier, which unlocks additional prizes.
We do have a lot of like Patreon exclusive stuff like from before, so just $1 gets you the Patreon stuff.
We need money.
We sure do. I haven't had a job for almost a year. I think that's it now.
And this has been Around the Monitor.
Thanks everybody for watching. This has been Bitch, don't steal my bit. Around the Monitor.